Bruchim Habayim. Welcome to Kol Nidre at Congregation NefeshSoul. We hope that you have been enjoying our abridged Machzor prayer book. It is our own unique blend of traditional High Holy Day liturgy and contemporary readings and poetry. Likewise, our musical selections offer something for everyone. We invite you to get lost in the liturgy, to dive deeply into the prayers, to resonate with the music, and to experience a soul-searching and deeply spiritual Yom Kippur. Sing boldly at home, pray with us out loud, stand and sit when it feels right, and know that though we cannot see you, I believe that we can feel your presence, and I know that I am comforted at that thought. So open your hearts and let your souls soar. A rabbi fell asleep and dreamt that he had entered paradise. There, to his surprise, he found the sages discussing a knotty problem in the Talmud. "Is this the reward of paradise?" cried the rabbi. "Why, they did the very same thing on earth." At this, he heard a voice chiding him. "You foolish man. You think the sages are in paradise. It's just the opposite. Paradise is in the sages." On this Kol Nidre evening, may you feel your own paradise deep within. We continue with our candle lighting. Found on page 1, we invite Eileen Altman to light the candles.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kedishanu b'mitzvot tav v'tzivanu lahedlik ner shel yom HaKippurim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Page 2. Once more Atonement Day has come, all pretense gone, naked heart revealed to the hiding self. We stand on holy ground between the day that was and the one that must be. I invite you to rise. B'shiva shel Mala u'b'shiva shel Mata al da'at hamakom ve'al da'at hakahal anu matirim להתפלל עם העבריינים. Kol Nidre, a whisper of wings, as promises are remembered. Saint and sinner alike communes with the Most High. We are one. Kol Nidre, V'yesare, V'charame, V'koname, V'chinuye, V'kinuse, U'shevut, U'shevut. Din darna, U'deish tabana, U'dacharimna, V'dasarna, V'dasarna, al nafshatana, miyom kippurim zeh od yom kippurim haba aleinu letova. Kulhon icharadna v'chon, Kulhon yechon shiran, shvikim shvitim, v'teilinu v'utalim, la sharirin v'la kayamim, nidrana, la nidre, v'esarana, Esare, Ushivuatana la, Shavuot.
Kol nidre vesarei v'charamei v'konamei v'chinuyei v'kinusei u'shavut. Din darna ureish tabana uda charimna vada sarna nafshatana Yom Kippurim ze ad Yom Kippurim haba Aleinu L'Tova Kol Icharad Navon Kulhon Yahon Sharon Shivitim V'telin Umvutalim La shiririn vela kayamin nidrana la nidre ve'asarana la sare Ushuata na Shavut Kol nidre vesarei v'charamei v'konamei v'chinuyei v'kinusei u'shavut din darna ureish tabana uda charimna vada sarna nafshatana Yom Kippurim ze ad Yom Kippurim haba Aleinu L'Tova Kulon Icharad Shvikin, shvitin, betelin umbutalim, la sheririn vela kayamin. Nidre la nidre vesarana la sare ujeluatana la Shavut.
And God said, I have pardoned in response to your plea. We remain standing as the ark doors are closed, and we continue with the Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vaed.
We continue on the top of page 3, open up our eyes.
Open up our eyes, teach us how to live. Fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one. And we will know that you are one.
In this moment, nothing else exists. We are alone before God as we chant the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Please be seated. We continue in the English on the bottom of page 3. And you shall love your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all of your might. And all these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart. And you shall teach them diligently unto your children, and you shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, and when you rise up, and when you lie down. And you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates, that you may remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy unto your God. Why do we fast? To pour open, to make art, to taste the berries, to see what it looks like to put ourselves together again, to empty out the unnecessary parts, to hope beyond frailty, to live with our pain, to find something buried below our skin, the words, you were meant to live. And in all the takings away, a final giving back, yes, you are really here, Devon Spire. We continue, Micha Mocha, page 4.
מי כמוך באלים, אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות עושה פלא, מלכותך רנו פניך, בוקעים לפני משה, זה אלינו, ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר, כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גא ישראל.
Page 5, Chatzi Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה,
Amen.
ועמד יברך ירתה וימליך מלכותי,
וחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכו בית ישראל, בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולם בעלמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי לקודשה ברכו לעילם עם כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירון בעלמה ואמרו amen. You do not have to leave the room. Remain standing in your place and listen. Do not even listen, simply wait. Do not even wait, be quiet, still, and solitary. The world will freely offer itself to you to be unmasked. It has no choice. It will roll in ecstasy at your feet. We continue with the Amidah, the Tefillah, bottom of page 5 as we rise, remembering that the words are slightly different. During the Yamim Noraim, we will sing Zachrenu in the middle of the Avot V'Imahot, and in the Gevurot on line 4, in the middle, we have some additional words.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufia ki tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ekonei Hakol, Ezocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, Umevi Gula Livnei B'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava. Zachrenu L'chaim, Melech Havetz B'chaim, V'chavenu B'sefer HaChaim, Lemancha Elohim Chaim. Melech Hazer, U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham v'Ezrat Sarah. Amen. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh metim, atah Rav le'Hoshia, Morid hatal, Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechaye metim berachamim rabim, somech noflim berofei cholim, umatir asurim, umekayem emunato, l'shemei afar, michamocha bal gevurot, umido melach, melech memidu mechaye, umatzmiach Yeshua, michamocha avarachamim, zocher yitzura lechayim berachamim, v'ne'eman ata lechayot metim, baruch ata Adonai, mechaye hametim.
We take a few moments for silent prayer.
Yehiu l'ratzon, imrei fi v'hegion libi, lefanecha, lefanecha. Adonai tzuri, tzuri v'goali, Adonai tzuri v'goali. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, be acceptable to you. God, my rock and my redeemer. God, my rock and redeemer. Amen.
In the middle of page 7, our God, we are not so arrogant and stiff-necked as to say before you, Adonai, our God and God of all ages, we are perfect and have not sinned. Rather do we confess, we have gone astray, we have sinned. I invite you to rise for Ashamnu. Ashamnu,
Ashamnu,
Bagadnu,
Bagadnu,
Gazalnu,
Gazalnu,
Dibarnu Dofi,
Dibarnu Dofi,
Evinu,
Evinu,
Vehirshanu,
Vehirshanu,
Zadnu,
Zadnu,
Hamasnu,
Hamasnu,
Tafalnu Sheker,
Tafalnu Sheker,
Yatznu Ra,
Yahatznu Ra,
Kizavnu,
Kizavnu,
Latznu,
Latznu,
Maradnu,
Maradnu,
Niatznu,
Nihatznu,
Sararnu,
Sararnu,
Avinu,
Avinu,
Hashanu,
Hashanu,
Sararnu,
Sararnu,
Kishinu Orev,
Kishinu Oreh,
Rashanu,
Rashanu,
Shichatnu,
Shichatnu,
Tiavnu,
Tihavnu,
Tainu,
Tahinu,
Titanu.
Titanu.
Let us read together on the bottom of page 7. We have acted wrongly, we have been untrue, and we have gained unlawfully and have defamed. We have harmed others, we have wrought injustice, we have zealously transgressed, and we have hurt and have told lies. We have improperly advised, and we have covered up the truth, and we have laughed in scorn. We have misused responsibility and have neglected others and have stubbornly rebelled. We have offended. We have perverted justice. We have stirred up enmity, and we have kept ourselves from change. We have reached out to evil. We have shamelessly corrupted and have treated others with disdain. Yes, we have thrown ourselves off course, and we have tempted and misled. Please be seated. We continue with Al Chet, page 8.
Al chet shechatanu levanecha be'ones uvratzon ve'al chet shechatanu levanecha bagalui uvasater ve'al chet shechatanu levanecha b'dibur peh al chet shechatanu levanecha Ve'onat re'ah ve'achet shechatanu lefanecha v'charhor halev achet shechatanu lefanecha v'zilzul horim u'morim ve'kulam Salach lanu, mechalanu, kaper lanu. Ve'al chet shechatanu lefanecha, v'zadon u'vishgaga. Ve'al chet shechatanu lefanecha, v'imutz halev. Al chet shechatanu lefanecha v'chozek yad ve'al chet shechatanu lefanecha v'chilul Hashem ve'al chet shechatanu lefanecha v'lshon hara Al chet shechatanu lefanecha b'masa u'matan ve'al kulam elos salichot salach lanu mechalanu kaper lanu.
Page 9. We rise as the ark doors are open for the Avinu Malkeinu. Avinu Malkeinu, hear our voice. Some of us have cancer. Some of us have lost strength of body. Some have lost memory and speech. Some of us are in pain. Some can't find work. Some of us bear the marks of human cruelty inside where the scars don't show. Some live with depression. Some battle addiction. Many feel alone. Some have known shattered marriages, trust betrayed, hopes destroyed. Some of us have lost the ones we love far too soon, and some have lost a child. All of us have seen suffering in our midst. All of us know the ravages of war for which there are no words. Avinu Malkeinu, why? Avinu Malkeinu, are you there? Do you care? Avinu Malkeinu, hear our pain. Hear our anger. Hear our grief. Avinu Malkeinu, here is our prayer. Give us the strength to go on. Give us reasons to get up each day. Give us purpose and persistence. Help us to fend off fear and to hold on to hope. Help us to be kind. Don't make us bow or grovel for your favor. Give us dignity and give us courage. Avinu Malkeinu, show us the way to a year of goodness. Renew our belief that the world can be better. Restore our faith in life. Restore our faith in you.
Avinu Malkeinu, Shema Koleinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chatanu Lefanecha. Avinu Malkeinu, Chamo Aleinu, Ve'al Aleinu, V'tapeinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Kaledever, V'cherev Ra'am, Me'aleinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Kale Kol Tsar, Umastin, Me'aleinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Kodveinu Besefer Chaim Tovim. Avinu Malkeinu, Chodesh Yaleinu, Chodesh Aleinu, Shana Tova. Avinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Harem, Harem, Keren, Yisrael Amecha. Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu v'anenu, ki ein banu ma'asim, aseh imanu, tzedakah v'chesed, v'hoshienu. Avinu Malkeinu, Shama Koleinu.
Please be seated. It is a fact of life during these months that space is not what it was before we retreated to our homes, closed our front doors, remained inside our cars at the grocery store, and sat alone in private spaces at our computers for days on end. Sure, we can take walks in the neighborhood, sit in the backyard, roam the rooms of the house, but we must agree that space has changed. Summer beach or mountain or desert vacations, trips abroad, all aborted. Urban explorations to new cities or familiar ones postponed. We haven't gone anywhere in quite a while. So the spaces we inhabit are more important than ever. How do we cope? Well, I have an odd need to rearrange the furniture in my house. This summer, the 3 bedrooms, the living room, the front patio, the kitchen, and the backyard all got changed around. Same furniture, but new configurations. Better? Not really. More feng shui? Doubt it. More roomy? Nah. But somehow the act of moving the couch to the other side of the living room made me feel better. Reorganizing the books on a bookshelf brought a sense of purpose and relief. Brian asked in early August when this mania for moving furniture might end. After all, he's the one who gets stuck helping me lug the bookshelf down the stairs. I said, I don't know, and moved something else. Because you see, it's about control during a time when the world feels so out of control. Defining our space includes how we define and include those who inhabit it, inside our homes and outside in the world. How we advocate for racial equality, how we fight for the unempowered, the refugee, those imprisoned at our borders, the disenfranchised, the left out, the neglected. How we work to improve the lives of all who live in this global space. That is really how we honor Yom Kippur. We take the themes of holiness, of sanctity, and we do not fall into normal patterns of simply vocalizing the words and then going about our daily lives without acting on those words. With everything happening this year, this is not acceptable for me and for you. Forgiveness becomes much more than saying I'm sorry and then starting the whole sinning process once again. No, this year, it has to be different. It has to mean something different. It has to look and feel different, this melding of space and holy action. This year, we have to step up. We do, and match our words with our deeds. If we truly, and we better truly, believe in our own rhetoric, in the rhetoric of the liturgy, in the rhetoric of these Yamim Noraim, then we do more than move a couch this year. We march, we protest, we shout. We move beyond familiar spaces and create new ones that scream equality and freedom and consensus and compromise and caring. We move beyond destructive nonsense about us versus them. And we demand that our spaces include everyone who needs a space and everyone who has no space. Because, my friends, it is only in such spaces that we will truly live and be the words of the high holy days. Otherwise, we tread in meaningless jargon and empty promise. And nothing changes for the better, and we continue to feel the hopelessness and desperation, the disgust and distrust that have become all too familiar in our lives during these last few years. Interestingly, I stopped moving furniture in my house weeks ago when I got involved in local politics. I'm now broadening my space through new neighborhood connections, ideas, and endeavors. My space is enlarged beyond my living room, and my couch is fine where it is. I don't have time to move it because I am now moving more than a piece of furniture. I am doing my best to live these Yamim Noraim through my actions. My fast has begun. It will not be a fast of deprivation this year. It will be a fast of cleansing as it is meant to be. What will I cleanse? I don't know. I'm curious to find out. But I and you need a purification process to ready ourselves for what lies ahead. We need Yom Kippur. I am ready. Are you? Our service continues with the Aleinu, found on page 24. As we open the ark doors.
Aleinu עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגבי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, ידעת היום והשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד, ושמו
We remain standing for Kaddish, which is found on page 25. We recall those in our lives who passed away in these days gone by. If there are names on this screen that you recognize, please say those names out loud. And if there are names that are not on this screen, please say those names out loud. As together we recite Kaddish. Yit gadal v'yit kadash shemei rabbah, v'alma divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman kariv v'yimaru, amen. Yehei shemei rabbah mevorach le'olam ulamei omaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha berichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'an v'ran be'alma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlama rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen, amen. And now we turn to Jenny Hermy for our announcements.
Thank you so much for attending our congregation NefeshSoul High Holy Day services. I'm Jenny Hermy, and I'm honored to serve on our Board of Trustees. Thank you to Rabbi Susan, cantoral soloist Susan Collin, musician Julie Ivanhoe, and our candle lighters, Eileen Altman, with help from Ellen, and participating this evening. Thank you to Amber and Josh for handling our tech needs. Thank you to all of you who have made generous financial contributions to our High Holy Day services, and to those who also support us year-round with donations. If you haven't yet made a High Holy Day contribution, or if you wish to increase your donation, see the newsletter for details. We do expect everyone to share in the financial costs of these High Holy Days. Whether you attend one or all of our services, we make it possible for you to experience the High Holy Days with Congregation NefeshSoul. Services begin tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Then at 12:30, the children's program. At 3:45, we'll do the Jonah reading. Yitzkor is at 4:45, and our concluding service is at 5:15. There's a lot happening at Congregation NefeshSoul. Check the Sunday newsletter to stay informed. Visit our website to sign up for the newsletter at www.nefeshsoul.com. Gamar Chatima Tova.
Hashivenu, return us. Return us to ourselves, return us to each other, return us to the earth, return us to our land, the land beneath our feet. Return us to this moment, return us to our knowing, remembering that we know. Return us to our rhythms, return us to our drums, return us to sleep in the middle of the night. Return us to our deepest desires, our shared loves, our clear visions. Return us to our bodies, to our breath, to breathing easily. Return us to knowing how beautiful we are. Return us to ourselves. Return us to each other. Return us to our good questions, our bare feet, our brilliant minds, our singing voices. Return us to falling in love with ourselves and each other. Return us to our shrines and our shrine keeping. Return us to our places of peacemaking. Return us to trusting each other and ourselves. Return us, turn us, and we will dance and be held and behold that we are whole and be in harmony with you. Return us, keep turning us, for everything is within us, for Torah will keep coming out of us, for sweetness is within us and longs to return to you. We conclude this evening with Tefillat Haderech on page 26.
May we be blessed as we go on our way. May we be guided in peace. May we be blessed with health and joy. May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. May we be sheltered by the wings of peace. May we be kept in safety and in love. May grace and compassion find their way to every soul. May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing.
those who participated in our service. We would like to wish all of you out there a Shana
Shana
Tova.
Tova.
And we will see you in the morning at 10 a.m. for Yom Kippur morning service.